So excuse me, I've got to read it because I did memorize its pages. But there's a web design company called Atlas.com that did some research on how this applies to real estate. And they have some interesting points. They're talking about, in most ADA compliance lawsuits, they've seen that websites that are tied to specific features, like purchasing a product, signing up for a service, or accessing information, they're not being approached. Places like you and me, because we're not a gathering place. Anything with linked to physical spaces are more likely to come under legal trouble. And they've had some real estate examples where the National Association of Realtors, NAR, actually supports the push for real estate agents and brokers to make their websites compliant in order to avoid litigation. So they're teaming up with the Department of Justice. They sent a letter to the DOJ directly expressing support for clear website accessibility under WCAG 2.0, which is what we're going to talk about. So it's now approaching the real estate market, because if somebody goes to the website of enter your favorite realtor here and they're advertising a house, they've got to now have that access with the virtual tour. It's not law yet, but they're saying you could face litigation. All it's going to take is for one to go after Keller Williams, to one to go after, whoever. And then all of a sudden, all those tours are going to have to be compliant. And that's what's happened in other industries. Cruise lines. I had a major client with a cruise line that had done a very large order with me, never mentioning ADA compliancy. This was over 2 years ago. And then they came back and said, oh, we need this to be ADA compliant. And I just kind of was, okay, let me make some calls.
So that was the point that you went back to Matterport and asked to say, hey, I need help.
Yeah, there was some back and forth, which I wasn't getting anywhere, and I couldn't really understand why. Now I do, because they really couldn't have helped me. Because every single tour, and we'll get into it when we demo the player, every single tour is going to have different context that you have to convey to a viewer.